Hi guys! We bought a car in Malaysia!
So the car that we bought is a BYD Sealion 7 and we got it at about 180k RM. Previously we did a video saying that we sold off our car in Singapore, which was a Mazda 3, and then we decided to buy a car in Malaysia because it's a lot bigger and some places are actually not so accessible by public transport. So in fact a car is more of a necessity in Malaysia than it was in Singapore. So when it comes to deciding what car to buy, right, I think guys and girls have very different requirements. For me, car is really just A to B, can get me there safely. So what I prioritized was really like safety features. Were there any safety features? You know, is it sturdy? If I accidentally scratch it, is there going to be a big dent on the car? And also budget lah, because we sold off our car in Singapore ma. So my ideal budget was just a little bit above what we sold our Singapore car for. Yeah, how about you?
Just wanted a cool car. Like something that I enjoy driving in and looks nice with all the like new software, gadgets.
So Sean is a very tech savvy guy. So cars that have a lot of like cool function like spaceship like that is really something that he'll like lah.
When we were researching about buying a car in Malaysia, like everything is still the same. Like road tax, insurance, and the only difference is there's no COE, Certificate of Entitlement, in Malaysia. Meaning to say that you can drive your car all the way until the car, like, you know, cannot work anymore. Compared to in Singapore, you can only drive the car for 10 years because of the COE. Then if you want to renew, you can consider to renew your COE, but you have to pay.
And the COE in Singapore currently is how much?
The COE as of now, currently, is around 110k to 115,000. This is not on top of you purchasing the car, just the certificate. Yeah, so this is the main big difference in owning a car in Malaysia. Back then we were still like shopping for our home in Malaysia. We also went to look at cars as well. So our consideration that time was actually the first choice was J-Cool J7.
And also Mazda.
Mazda and Mazda CX-30, because previously we drove Mazda and I mean the Mazda was really reliable, so we wanted to continue like getting a Mazda here, but maybe a bigger SUV instead. Yeah, then we saw J-Cool J7. It's a petrol car as well.
I think like, because there was a lot of YouTubers in Malaysia talking about J-Cool. So Sean was like, hey, maybe we could, you know, go and check out the J-Cool showroom.
The J-Cool that we were looking at was the J-Cool J7. Yeah, so we went out of the showroom, we take a look at the whole car. We actually like the car.
Yeah. It looks very cool, like a huge Jeep, and it still has the very modern features about it that you like. It's
like Range Rover but Chinese version. Then we also went to Mazda showroom to take a look at the SUV there. I think we were keen in Mazda CX-30 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, the car is also very nice. Like I still remember it was a gold color one, right?
And it was taller than our Mazda 3.
Yeah, but the only difference is it's not an EV, so that means it's a full petrol car. And then number two is like the safety system inside and the software and everything is quite dated compared to J-Cool. Like J-Cool have all the new features and everything, but then Mazda still lacking behind by a bit.
And for BYD, we saw it in the showroom in KL, and then back in Singapore, we have also seen BYDs in like those exhibitions. So we got touch, CC before, asked about the features before. Also very cool, a lot of safety features, which being a very like not so good driver, I also appreciate because there's like all the safety cameras and whatnot, which previously our Mazda didn't have lah. Yeah. So it was a very big leap from what we were used to.
Yeah, I think I remember when we were looking at BYD in Singapore, right? We didn't even consider owning the car there because in Singapore, this BYD Sealion 7 is around 200,000.
Yeah, but it was just like cool to look at, like, wow, the cars are so futuristic now lah.
So we're just deciding between J-Cool, the hybrid car, or like BYD, any car. Yeah, but then what made us like chose the BYD like EV was, I have never driven EV before. I wanted to try EV.
I think the defining moment for us where we were like, okay, yeah, let's go for the BYD was we took a Grab in Singapore and the lady driver was driving a M6. BYD M6.
Yes.
And it was so huge and spacious, the back seat just felt like business class seats. So we kepo lah during the ride, we asked her a lot of questions like, hey, is it cheaper to, you know, charge by electricity than petrol? And she was like, yeah, I save quite a bit. And then we asked, it's so quiet, does your kids enjoy this car, you know, when you drive like your kids around? And she was like, yeah, they can sleep very well in the car. And to us it was thinking about our cats, because when our cats go to the vet, they are usually very freaked out by the long distance and also the car moving and whatnot. So a quieter ride, I think, would bring them more calm. And just, I think we were very impressed by the interiors of the car.
Yeah, then after that, we went to Malaysia. We tried to look for a showroom for BYD. And then luckily, the BYD showroom is in Arcadia, which is in Desert Park City. Yeah, so we head over there and said, hey, can we do a test drive for the BYD cars? So at that time, they were letting us test Atto 3 and Sealion 7. So I tested drive the Atto 3 first. The car is around the same size as our previous car. Then the camera, everything is all new, all very good. And then when I test drive on the Sealion 7, right, it felt really different. The whole car became very big and very tall. I can see a lot of things from here. The thing that outshines the Atto 3 is the camera and I mean all the features inside the car.
I think Atto 3 looks like an airplane. Like the interior of the Atto 3 looks like an airplane, but the interior of BYD Sealion looks like a spaceship. It's a different kind of aesthetic.
Yeah. I think the biggest difference is the camera resolution. I like the camera that they can see like 360 throughout the whole car, which is why we got this car. Because you know, in some parts of Malaysia, when we go and eat, you know, our zap fan, when we go eat zap fan, we have to head in and park our car. When we reverse out, we cannot see anything behind if we don't have the camera. So with the camera, right, I can see whether the car is coming or not, which is very easy for us. You know, I think recently we saw a car reverse out and hit another car. They didn't check the back, and then just in front of us, bam, they hit the car, then got into an accident.
So we were deciding Atto 3 or BYD Sealion 7 because we already decided, okay, we'll go for BYD since it's a reputable brand. And then I remembered back then there were news about like flash floods in certain parts of KL. So we were a bit worried about, oh, what if like water gets into our car? Actually, even in Singapore back then, we were also a bit worried whenever, you know, areas started flooding a little bit. So when we were here, I told him I wanted the taller one. So Sealion 7 was taller than Atto 3.
Because sometimes, like, you know, when we get older, going in and out of the car, taller car is easier to go in and out also. Then sometimes our parents also come and visit us. It's easier for them to go in and go out also. Having driven this car for a few months already, I really enjoy driving this car. And it's really very smooth and quiet, to be honest. Even if I'm traveling at maybe 110 km when we go from KL all the way to JB. And one thing that I like is this whole sunroof thing that doesn't have a bar in the middle. Okay, this is only for aesthetic purpose. We don't normally open this unless we are recording video like now.
Yeah, it's just a cool thing to have. Like suddenly when it starts drizzling, then Sean will open up like, wow, the rain. Okay, close back. When it gets too sunny, we're like, okay, please don't open this thing.
Then on top of that, charging the vehicle, EV charging is something that for me, I need to get used to, because last time you just head over to any petrol kiosk and then just pump your petrol, pay the petrol and then go. But now I have to like search for like EV charging place, then plug in and charge. Yeah, something that I need to get used, but I already got used to it. And I think one perk for EV charging is when we head to shopping mall, the EV charger space is always very near the entrance of the mall. Okay, and most of the time I manage to get the EV charging place. If I can't find any parking lot, I'll just park at the EV place and then charge my car for a while. Then we just go and enjoy shopping.
Yeah, it's like a little shortcut.
Especially in the Desert Park City waterfront. The car park there is always very, very full. Then there's no EV lot there. So I always park there and charge my car if I cannot find any parking lot at all. Like when I did my research about driving an EV car, right, I see a lot of people talk about like range anxiety. Meaning to say, they are worried that, you know, their battery percentage cannot last until they reach home or the next charging place. So far, we have never like experienced the range anxiety before. Because I realized in Malaysia there's more and more like EV charging space. Even the long distance ride, like we were driving from KL all the way back to JB. Along the way there's so many EV charging space. Like anywhere we want to stop to go for toilet break, there's always a fast charging EV. And fast charging EV really charge very, very fast. Rachel go to toilet, come out, my car already charged 50% already. And then the apps here inside the BYD also show where is all the EV charging space, so you can actually plan your route very easily. If you are going for like traveling from state to state, let's say you want to go to like Penang, you can actually plan, okay, until here my battery left how many percent, they will tell you, and then they will tell you, oh, the nearest charging point is there, then just head over to there to charge, go toilet break, and after that continue your journey. So I don't experience any range anxiety so far. And the good thing is our house also got EV charging. So we can drive home and then just charge our car there. And it's 1 ringgit per kilowatt for charging a car in Malaysia. Our monthly bill sums up to around 40 to 50 Singapore dollar in terms of charging our car. So compared to last time when we were driving our car in Singapore, our monthly petrol sums up to around 180 to $250. The other thing why we decided on an EV car is due to the maintenance. Previously when we have our Mazda in Singapore, we drove a new Mazda and then it was like 7 years old. When I bring it to a servicing, right, there was so many issues with the car, like you know the rotor system, then I have to change this, change that, change this, change that, add-on fees on top of the free servicing that they provide. But then for the BYD, when we ask about the maintenance for the car, the servicing, what can we do for this, they say, oh, the servicing just need to change your wiper and top up wiper fluid and check your tire, do tire rotation. Like there's no motor or engine inside the car for them to service.
It's so empty until the front part of the car can put stuff inside.
Yeah.
Like a storage area.
Yeah. On top of the behind space, the boot, I can open and put stuff, right? For the front part, they call it the front. There's a lot of storage space in the car.
One of the common questions that we get about purchasing a car in Malaysia is, how do you guys as foreigners, pay for the car? Do you get a car loan or whatnot?
So what we did was we sold off the car in Singapore and we top up and we fully paid off this car. Mainly it's because I don't know how to settle the loan here for car purchase, and from what I know, when I asked the salesperson in BYD, they say for foreigner to take loan you need to show you have employment income in Malaysia. But we are MM2H holder, and MM2H holder cannot work under employment in Malaysia, so we don't have any employment slip or income to take the loan.
So for most foreigners, when they purchase a car in Malaysia, I think most people would fully pay off a car, which was also one of the reasons why we didn't want to overstretch out of our budget.
Then for the insurance wise, because this is the first time owning a car in Malaysia, so we don't have the NCD, no claim discount. In Singapore, our insurance is actually cheaper than the one we have right now here. But because this is the first year that we drive, along the year they will slowly give us more and more discount, like 10%, 20, 30, 40% discount. And the insurance is included inside when we buy the car for the first year. Then the second year, if you want to renew the insurance, we can choose to stick with the current one or change to a newer one. And in terms of road tax, Malaysia currently they give like road tax waiver for electric vehicle.
Because they want to promote more people to drive EV cars.
Which is why we notice there are a lot of EV options in Malaysia, like Aura Cat, like the smart car, the iCar that look like a toy Jeep, like Tesla, of course, BYD, got a lot other more like Volvo EV. And the EV is waived for the year. I don't know when they will stop it. So we didn't have to pay road tax for this year. But maybe next year we will need to pay the EV road tax.
I think one of the coolest memories for us with this car is we were invited to a dinner at a hotel. So Sean drove there and it started drizzling. So he didn't want to park far away from the hotel because we'll get caught in the rain, ma. So he went straight to the entrance of the hotel, and that was where all the VIP cars are usually parked, and that's where all like the big brand cars are there. And then the bellboy saw Sean's car coming and he just moved like
the VIP parking cone away. He asked us to turn into this parking lot, which is a VIP parking lot. Then the car in front of me is a Lamborghini. Then the car in front of the Lamborghini is a Porsche. Then he just asked me to park into the VIP lot.
So we had a good laugh about it because it's like, wow, we can chiong as a super luxurious car. And also theirs probably like 2 to 3 times the price of our car, right?
Maybe got one is 10 times more than our car.
Oh wow, okay. So like we felt like we got a good deal lah. And these are some of the other features that we like about this car. I like the aircon, like this is how you change the temperature.
So there's even this child lock thing that you can turn on in case you have a kid behind that. The hand is very itchy, right? You cannot open the door at all. You cannot even try to unlock it. This thing is the gimmicky thing. Okay, we like this a lot when we like do videos. Okay, other than that, right, we normally keep it closed because the sun is scorching hot in Malaysia.
Kids. When Sean's niece came over, this was used a lot to entertain her.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at the stars, look at the lights.
Yeah, but at night when you drive with this thing open, the whole car feels very spacious. Yeah, I also like that the lights are all like touchscreen. You know the airplane, right? When we were driving from KL to JB, we actually use this. It's just stick to the lane and drive all the way back without me. It's basically like autopilot mode.
Yeah, so if you are stuck in a jam, this is also very helpful because you don't have to keep tapping on the brake.
Yes, correct. So this thing here, okay, they will scan your face and your facial expression. Every time when I yawn, they will prompt here and ask me to go and drink coffee, take a break. Yeah, ask me to pay attention. The other thing is there's this air purification mode for the car. I still remember there was one time when we were having lunch and we came back, Rachel stepped onto some wet water, which is damn stinky. I don't know why. When she go into the car, the whole car smells really, really bad. And we tried to use the purification thingy to purify the car. It helps. The smell just disappear.
The car is so spacious that we thought of, you know, maybe one day we could bring this out for camping, lower down the seat and just lie down and look up the sky or whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll do it. Is there any place that, you know, allows for camping in the car?
Yeah, can let us know in the comment. Like near KL where we can drive our car there for like camping. The other thing is, you look at the door handle, it's not like a traditional door handle. This one actually goes in. Some other gimmicky stuff, but it's fun to have is, you know, the standard BYD thingy that you can rotate the screen. So far we have never rotated the screen before. There's this karaoke mode that you can turn on the karaoke function here. And then you can buy the microphone and you can start singing in the car.
Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. The last time Sean's family was here, his sister karaoke all the way from Genting Drive all the way down. She just had a 1-hour concert for us and then we got lost. The salesperson that we bought this BYD Sealion 7 from is called Kevin and he's very, very helpful. We asked him a lot of questions even after we got the car because we were not familiar with even like how to pay for saman where we kena saman at a parking lot, how to stick the RFID tag, where to stick. A lot of different questions we asked him. He was very, very helpful lah, whether it was buying the car or even after sales. So we really appreciate him.
Yeah, he's the salesperson at Plaza Arcadia in
so he's very nearby only. So as usual, we hope you guys enjoy watching this video and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!